Yeah, so I believe anybody who could play defense for him can play defense anywhere, just for how complex it is and the demand that he puts on all of us. Um, he honestly just prepares all of us for moments like this.
Yeah, he line you up all over the field, defensive line, linebacker, defensive back, safety. How's that versatility going to translate to NFL, you think?
I think it's really beneficial for me because I know like years ago it wasn't good to be a positionless guy, but now it's became a benefit for me just for all the versatility that I'll be able to do. Play linebacker, play safety, whatever it is. I feel like it just helps me out. In the NFL, first name that comes to mind would be like Tyrann Mathieu because he bounces around. He play anywhere in the back seven, so he would be the first guy that comes to mind for me.
Isaiah, how do you feel about a potential fit with the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Hey, I would just be happy and blessed to play at any team.
Better question. How would it feel to play for your hometown team, for the Kansas City Chiefs, and be a part of that defense with a guy like that?
Yeah, growing up, being from Kansas, I've been a Chiefs fan my whole life, so it would be really cool. But I mean, like I said, I'd be ready for anywhere.
So you fit yourself within that scheme, and what would make you a good part of it?
Yeah, I mean, I think I can play in any scheme just because like my versatility, I could just fit in anywhere depending on what position they need me at. I feel I can play it.
Being a guy from Kansas, does that have you have a chip on your shoulder?
Nah, not at all. Nah. Oh, I would do everything I did in college. Just kind of like a Swiss Army knife, move me around, because then I'm really able to show what I can really do. Because I wouldn't say I'm really tied down to one position. So Coach Venables, he really used me in a really special way that most people aren't able to be used. And a favorite role? I mean, I like getting interceptions just as much as I like getting the sack. So I don't really think I have a favorite.
I see people are creative enough in the NFL.
Um, yeah, I believe there people are. You know, the game is evolving, so the name of the game now is stopping tight ends. So something has to be done to stop these Travis Kelce's and George Kittles out there.
Isaiah, if I'm not mistaken, I think you sometimes lose inside. Do you feel at the next level with the game, having Status Shay, Gaston, inside?
Absolutely. Like I said, mentally, I feel like there isn't anything I can't do. I played every position except for a nose or three technique. So when it comes down to it, I'm gonna try my best ability to do anything I can. Defense. Yeah, so coming out of high school, a lot of people they wanted me to come in at receiver, some athlete, and some just like defense or safety. But I just knew I had an opportunity at Clemson, and that's one of the main reasons I picked it. Is just for the opportunity that was presented. Never promised nothing there, and I knew the coaches were gonna make me the best that I possibly could be, and I feel like going there really helped me flourish. Yeah, I mean, you don't never dream of being an average guy, so I always dreamed of being a top player, but it worked out in my favor, I would say. Yeah, the way his defense is, obviously I would be a fitting guy there, but like I said, I feel like I could go there and be very successful.
Isaiah, Leslie Frazier's one of the best defensive lines in football right now. Looking at the Bills' defense, how do you think you would be able to use your as they have other great players?
Yeah, so personally, I think each coordinator would use me in their own different way because nobody has the same schemes or teams have similar schemes. But I can't really say how he would use me because I mean I'm not him, but I feel like I would be used in a special way.
Isaiah, Brett Reed was very complimentary to you earlier this week. Did you talk to him? Have you spoken with the Chiefs?
I have not. I have in a phone interview, but not yet.
Okay, so not here at the combine.
No, not yet.
Being from Kansas City, kind of often overlooked. Not too many football products coming from there, but you do see talent. Drew Lock, obviously, coming through last year. How proud are you to represent that area that much?
Yeah. Just talking with some of the other guys here, they all, see where everybody's from. I say Kansas. Everybody's like, Kansas? But, I'm just really proud to be able to put Olathe, Kansas, where I'm from, on the map. We haven't had many guys out of there, a couple, Braden Smith, Darren Sproles, but I'm just happy to be in the name of those guys and be able to help elevate the city.
Have you talked to any other Kansas City products about this process and have they kind of helped you, know what to expect around here?
Yeah, I talked to Darren Sproles about 2 days ago.
Isaiah, using machine learning capabilities, we have been able to project your college data as pro. We found remarkable improvement in education data. That coverage analysis,
Yeah, I don't know if I truly have one person you could compare me to, just for all the different things I do, but yeah. Most positions, I'd probably say probably 5. Yes, yeah, in college. Oh, I knew this was coming. Yeah, so the race that's all over Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. I mean, I'll be honest. He got me on the lean on that one, but after that, we raced in the 40, and I won. But that's not on tape. But he might not admit that, but everybody there knows I won that, and I won it clear as day. So, Travis Etienne, when you see this, just know I'm ready for round 3, the tiebreaker. You know where to find me. You got my number.
I say, can you talk a little bit about the draft going to Vegas? You'll be there. Have you seen the pictures, the boat on the Bellagio water, the floating stage and stuff?
Yeah, so I will be there. And I think it's just kind of cool how everything has changed this year, just even with the combine and now the draft being that different. It'll definitely be a memorable draft that everybody will look back at on and be like, wow, look what they did. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Isaiah, sometimes there's a difficulty having a little jack of all trades, whether half of that is master or none, but you seem to have overcome that. What has been the key? Has it been how they used you? Has it been how you trained? What do you think is the key to, being a jack of all trades and a master of those trades?
Yeah, so the hardest part about it is the mental aspect, just having to know what everybody has to do. That was the most complicated thing I had to deal with. But I learned everything very fast, and I feel like that's what really benefited me and helped me play at a high level.
How did you do that? How do you learn every position so well that you don't have to think about it?
So at Clemson, our back 7, we all meet in the same room, so I'm able to hear everything all at one time, opposed to having to go from room to room to room. If you know who George Kittle and Travis Kelce are, then that explains it all. Stopping tight ends and linebackers playing man on running backs is the game's no longer a 250-pound linebacker. It's more of guys that can run side to side and that are able to cover, because it's just such a necessity now with the tight ends and running backs. Absolutely.
just talking about tight ends at college level, who are some of the best ones?
Hayden Hurst was really good. I don't know, Baltimore Ravens, first-round tight end, but he was really really, really good. Cole from Notre Dame, he's in this draft as well. He's also very, very good.
Isaiah, can you talk a little bit about your upbringing? Because obviously it starts at home, the values that are instilled by your family. Can you just talk about how that shaped you into the guy you are today?
Yeah, so my family, me and my brother just growing up, we've always been the star players on the team and everything, just being blessed with our natural abilities. But my mom, she sports was always second. So everything that she taught us had to come first, chores, everything we had to do. If it was behavioral issues, we weren't playing in the game, we weren't going to practice, all that stuff came first, which all of that stuff, it helped me to become humble. And I always wear these hoodies, shirts that say humble over hype. And it's a friend of mine, she started the brand. And it's something that I truly believe, that humble over hype is a serious thing that people should really live by. So if I had to put it into a saying, then there's no better way to put it than that. I haven't met with them yet. No, not yet. Not yet. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But it was all love behind the golf club. Yeah. So like personally, I like model my game after a couple people. Like if I have to go look at film of somebody to get something, it would be like Von Miller just for pass rush, Jalen Ramsey for man techniques, and Tyrann Mathieu just because he plays around everywhere as well. So I take bits and pieces from all of them to kind of throw into my game.
Isaiah, what's three guys?
Yeah.
What do you think your best film?
I can give you a top three.
Okay.
So I'd probably say the Virginia game, South Carolina game, and then Syracuse game.
All this year?
Yeah, all this past season. Yeah, so just being a leader from Clemson, team captain, I always preach to the younger guys that leadership doesn't have an age on it. So you don't have to be a veteran, you don't have to be a starter to be a leader. A leader is just somebody who does things in the right way, even when nobody's looking. Absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't say I really knew otherwise because, there wasn't too many really, really high football recruits that came out of Kansas. So being the little three-star that I was kind of big for that area. So I did feel overlooked. I didn't really do camps. That could be a reason why. But I remember I would always send my film out to a lot of the schools that didn't offer me. And sometimes I would hear things back like, they'd be like, okay, I'll send it to our coordinator, never hear anything back. Or most teams, they just wouldn't even respond. And I just felt that my talent level was better than what I was getting. So luckily Clemson came, and Coach Sweeney, Coach Venables put their trust in me, and the rest has been history. No, so Coach Venables, he has a pass at Kansas State, and his friends still live in Kansas, and he sent him my tape.
Why didn't you go to camps?
No, it wasn't a money issue. I'm a track guy, so I always did summer track. So, I was just doing track at the times, and all the camps are in the summer.
Just kind of on recruiting, Dabo is known for not really going out and getting guys early. He doesn't really go out a ton of offers. So what do you think about that?
I really didn't know much about Clemson. I had to look them up. I didn't even know what state it was in. But the first I really heard about Clemson was, I knew who Sammy Watkins was, but the first I really heard was 2015 when they were in the national championship. I kind of felt like they came out of nowhere. But the more and more I learned about Clemson, I learned that, they've actually been there a lot. We've had a lot of 10-win seasons. Like in the past 10 years, I think we had 9 10-win seasons. So, it really meant a lot just because not that Clemson was hot, but just for the fact of the kind of program it is and what kind of weight the name holds. Mm. Yeah, so starting with my brother, he paved the way for me. He played at Kansas, and he kind of helped get my name out there because with Kansas being one of my first offers, like when you get an offer, it's kind of like a domino effect and more come. But my brother definitely paved the way for me, showed me everything about sports. I remember just growing up in the backyard, I would always go play football with him and his friends. So I'm 5 years younger than everybody out there playing tackle football in the backyard. So my brother, that's why he's really influential to me. Talk to him every day. He's like my right-hand guy. And then my dad, just the man that he raised me to be. And I still talk to him every day, and he still teaches me lessons as if I was a little kid. So a lot of respect for both of them.
Last one for Isaiah.
Yes, I'm doing everything.
Will you do? Have you been asked to do any other drills since you are so versatile?
Nope. No, I have not.